From the silver screen, Kurt Reynolds. From TV and movies, Lonnie Anderson. From 227, Marla Gibbs. From the gridiron, Dick Butkus and Robert Smith. From comedy stardom, Steve Landesberg. From Falcon Crest, Apollonia. From Who's the Boss, Tony Danza. From Hollywood Wives, Jackie Collins. And from the center square, Dom DeLuise. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice he has. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hello, John.
You all look so nice sitting there in your nine-some box. You're about to meet two very clever people. On my left.
From Golden Girls, Betty White. From TV and films, Mariette Hartley. From TV's Bazaar, John Viner. From The Cosby Show and NBC Sports, Felicia and Ahmad Rashad. From Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. From the classical stage, Itzhak Perlman. From the Colbys, Emma Sands. From the bestseller list, Jackie Collins. And from the center square, Bronson Pinchot. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Don't we look good? Doesn't it look great, the new show? Yes? And hello to our very, very special guest celebrities. You know who you are. Welcome to the show.
From Perfect Strangers, Bronson Pinchot. From TV and films, Mariette Hartley. From Golden Girls, Betty White. From TV's Bazaar, John Viner. From Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. From the classical stage, Itzhak Perlman. From the Colbys, Emma Sands. From the bestseller list, Jackie Collins. And from the center square, Felicia and Ahmad Rashad. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice he has. Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hello.
From Perfect Strangers, Bronson Pinchot. From TV and films, Mariette Hartley. From Golden Girls, Betty White. From TV's Bazaar, John Viner. From Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. From the classical stage, Itzhak Perlman. From the Colbys, Emma Sands. From the bestseller list, Jackie Collins. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Well, you can tell it's Friday, can't you? Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. I want to point out something. There are two things. First of all, you see all the red jackets. Those are Hollywood Squares jackets, which you can send in and get one, I'm sure. If you, no, you can't.
Oh, no.
They're not available yet, so please don't write to us. But all the stars, since it's Friday, they're wearing the jackets. And the last name you heard, Shadow Stevens, is a guy who you might have heard on the radio in your hometown. He has a radio show that goes all over the country. He also is called Fred Rated here in Los Angeles. He has a commercial on the air. He's our regular announcer. We wanted you to know what he looks like early in the season. Shadow Stevens, thank you.
Oh, John, thank you so very, very much. From TV and motion pictures, Lynn Redgrave. From the Facts of Life, Charlotte Ray. From the comedy stage, Louis Anderson. From the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Little Richard. From Airwolf, Jan Michael Vincent. From films and TV series, Mike Connors. From the LA Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
our guest celebrities.
From TV and motion pictures, Lynn Redgrave. From the Facts of Life, Charlotte Ray. From superstardom, Mr. Television, Milton Berle. From the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Little Richard. From Airwolf, Jan Michael Vincent. From film and TV series, Mike Connors. From the LA Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From Hotel, Heidi Bohe. And from the center square, Louis Anderson. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. And welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
From the comedy stage, Louis Anderson. From film and TV series, Mike Connors. From superstardom, Mr. Television, Milton Berle. From the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Little Richard. From Airwolf, Jan Michael Vincent. From the Facts of Life, Charlotte Ray. From the LA Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From Hotel, Heidi Bohe. And from the center square, Lynn Redgrave. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello to our special guest stars.
Happy Wednesday.
Once again, it is Wednesday. Thank you, Milton.
From his new TV series, Elf. From Give Me a Break, Nell Carter. From St. Elsewhere, Ed Begley Jr. From Mr. Belvedere, Christopher Hewitt. From Glamour and the Screen, Zsa Zsa Gabor. From Days of Our Lives, Arlene Sorkin. From Dallas, Ken Kercheval. From the Cosby Show, Tempest Bledsoe. And from the center square, Charles Nelson Riley. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. It is now Thursday. Hello, celebrities.
Hello.
You all look so wonderful up there. I trust our set is steady today and not shaking back and
This is CHCH TV 11.
From theater and comedy, Charles Nelson Riley. From Give Me a Break, Nell Carter. From St. Elsewhere, Ed Begley Jr. From Mr. Belvedere, Christopher Hewitt. From the world of glamour, Zsa Zsa Gabor. From the Days of Our Lives, Arlene Sorkin. From Dallas, Ken Kercheval. From the Cosby Show, Tempest Bledsoe. And from the center square, Elf. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. Hello.
Three's Company coming up at 4 on Channel 4.
From the cabaret stage, Debbie Reynolds. From Mr. Television, Milton Berle. From motion pictures and supper clubs, Mariette Hartley. From the top of the charts, New Edition. From the new Hollywood Squares, John Davidson. From the comedy stage, Punchy. From stage, screen, and television, Andrew Stevens. From Stiglitz fame, Rich Hall. And from the center square, Gladys Knight. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Larry Bud Melman.
Hello and welcome again to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. What a good-looking group you are. Hello, John Davidson.
Hello, Larry Bond.
Well, it's so good to see you back on the show. How is Karen Valentine?
From cabarets and concerts, Waylon Flowers and Madam. From the world of comedy, Will Schreiner. From Chips, Eric Estrada. From Mr. Belvedere, Bob Euchre. From nightclub comedy, Maureen Murphy. From daytime's capital, Catherine Hicklin. From country music stardom, Lee Greenwood. From LA Law, Barbara Boston. And from the center square, Louis Anderson. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Hello. Isn't it nice to start off?
Comedy, Rick Taylor. From the musical stage, Shirley Jones. From Comedy Club, Fred Willard. From Network News, Edwin Newman. From the Organ Restless, Stephen Ford. From General Hospital, Finola Hughes. From TV and Films, Chris Lemon. From the Backs of Life, Mindy Cohn. And from the center square, Elf. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. We trust season's greetings.
From the planet Melmac, Elf. From Down to Earth, Rick Taylor. From broadcast journalism, Edwin Newman. From television and nightclub, Fred Willard. From the young and the restless, Stephen Ford. From General Hospital, Finola Hughes. From TV and Films, Chris Lemon. From the Facts of Life, Mindy Cohn. And from the center square, Shirley Jones. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice. And welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. We'd like to welcome the Monriva Flames, the Las Chivas Flames. A soccer team is here with us. Good luck to you.
From Melmac, the one and only Elf. From nightclub comedy, Rick Taylor. From the silver screen, Chris Lemon. From daytime General Hospital, Finola Hughes. From the young and the restless, Stephen Ford. From radio and television news, Edwin Newman. From stage, screen, and television, Shirley Jones. From the Backs of Life, Mindy Cohn. And from the center square, Fred Willard. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Hasn't this been a fabulous week on the Hollywood? Have you enjoyed all week? Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Hello, John. We have
From TV sidekicks, Gil Gerard. From NBC Sports, Ahmad Rashad. From the comedy stage, Brad Garrett. From television comedy, Pat McCormick. From daytime Days of Our Lives, Arlene Sorkin. From PBS and This Old House, Bob Vila. From Real People, Sarah Purcell. From the world of music, Jose Feliciano. And from the center square, Betty White. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, John.
Well,
Comedy stardom Roseanne Barr. From the start of Something Big, Steve Allen. From cabaret comedy, Fred Cavallina. From Lifetime, Good Sex, Dr. Ruth Westheimer. From the 1984 Olympics, Mary Lou Retton. From television and movie screens, Judy and Audrey Landers. From the top of the charts, Lou Rawls. And from the center square, Richard Simmons. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. New Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. It's Tuesday. Hello, Squares. Just like the ones I used to know. Harmony. Where those trees.
From television and motion pictures, Brenda Vaccaro. From the Chicago Bears, Dick Butkus. From nightclub comedy, Roseanne Barr. From the world according to me, Jackie Mason. From TV's My Sister Sam, David Naughton. From television's Mr. Wizard, Don Herbert. From children's television, Sherry Lewis and Greenbaum. From Murder, She Wrote and Arsenic and Old Lace, Tom Bosley and Marion Ross. And from the center square, Charlotte Ray. They are the new Holiday Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Hello, everybody. Let's hear it for all our stars. Well, this is our Christmas show here on the Hollywood Squares. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Welcome, stars.
From television and the stage, Charlotte Ray. From football's Hall of Fame, Dick Butkus. From cabaret comedy, Roseanne Barr. From Happy Days, Marion Ross and Tom Bosley. From motion pictures and TV, David Naughton. From Mr. Wizard, Don Herbert. From TV and the concert stage, Jerry Lewis and Captain Person. From the one-man comedy stage, Jackie Mason. And from the center square, Brenda Vaccaro. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, it's not easy cleaning up after Christmas. We had a Christmas Eve that was terrible. We had elves in here. Santa Claus was here.
From the world of comedy, Roseanne Barr. From the Chicago Bears, Dick Butkus. From television and movies, Brenda Vaccaro. From television and motion pictures, Marion Ross and Tom Bosley. From My Sister Sam, David Naughton. From the mind of Don Herbert, Mr. Wizard. From children's television, Sherry Lewis. From the Facts of Life, Charlotte Ray. From the center square, Jackie Mason. And from the Tournament of Roses, the 1987 Rose Queen and her court, they are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you very much. And Christmas week is almost over. Don't you hate to see it go? Thank you, Shadow Stevens, for that introduction. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Christmas Squares.
Standby music announcement effects in 3, 2, 2, 1, music.
Up on it.
Announce.
From the
And
planet
zoom.
Melmac Elf.
And zoom.
Announce.
From stage and screen, Jessica Walter
Zoom.
and Ron Liebman. From concert comedy, Norm Crosby.
Zoom.
From impressions and comedy, Marilyn Michaels.
Zoom.
From motion pictures and television director, Gary Marshall.
Zoom.
From television and movies, Eileen Brennan. From General Hospital, Jackie Seaman. From the critics' desk, Rex Reed and Bill Harris. And from the center square, Chuck Woolery. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We have a whole group today from Leisure World, and what you just saw there, it was our control room where all of our talented people work during the show. We'd like to take you back there. Can we go back?
Why?
From It's a Living, Paul Kreppel. From the all-new dating game, Elaine Joyce. From Superstar Impressions, Rich Little. From the world of wrestling, Captain Lou Albano. From international music, Charo. From country music fame, Hoyt Axton. From the Los Angeles Rams, Eric Dickerson. From stage and screen, Renee Taylor. And from the center square, Louis Anderson. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. What a fabulous audience. Give yourselves a hand. What a great audience. It's Monday on the Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
From TV and movies, authoress Renee Taylor. From TV comedy, Paul Kreppel. From TV and motion pictures, Hoyt Axton. From cabaret comedy, Rich Little. From international music, Charo. From football, best running back, Eric Dickerson. From the wrestling ring, Captain Lou Albano. From the dating game, Elaine Joyce. And from the center square, Louis Anderson. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities.
Hello, John.
Of course, it is Friday, and that means it's Red Jacket Day here on the Hollywood Squares. But it also means, in case you've noticed something different about all our celebrities here, it is National Hat Day.
Before we get started, I'm feeling good today. I'm going to tell you a big day that just happened in my life last Wednesday. My 2-year-old daughter became potty trained. Thank you. Thank you. It was a big day. Now, we had mixed emotions about it. It was the first time she went all by herself. Didn't say anything to anybody. She saw the big potty, got up there, took all of her clothes off, did a really nice job. We just wish it wasn't in the display area at Sears. All right, are we ready to start this show? We ready to have a good time? John, we're ready.
From the Love Boat, Bernie Capel. From football, All-Pro lineman John Matuzak. From the world of comedy, Ray Combs. From exercise and health, Richard Simmons. From The Price is Right, Janice Pennington and Diane Parkinson. From Funky, Brewster Soleil Moon Fry. From The Guiding Light, Emmy winner Kim Zimmer. From TV's Easy Street, Lee Weaver. And from the center square, Abby Dalton. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. I want to thank one of the brightest rising stars in America today. His name is Ray Combs, and he's a funny guy. He did our audience warm-up today. Wasn't he great?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
From Health and Fitness, Richard Simmons. Janet Pennington and Diane Parkinson. From Comedy Concerts, Ray Combs. From Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton. From Punky Brewster, Soleil Moon 5. From Easy Street, Lee Weaver. From Daytime's Guiding Light, Kim Zimmer. From Television and Motion Pictures, John Matuzak. And from the Center Square, Bernie Coppell. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thanks. A standing ovation. Please, please. Thank you for standing. I know you were leaving, but it looked real good to the folks at home. Welcome. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to our celebrities. Hello, everybody. Well, it's Wednesday.
Channel 7. A look at black images and power tonight at 10.
From Television and Motion Pictures, Jim J. Bullock. From 227, Jackie Harry. From The Wizard, David Rappaport. From TV's fame, Gene Anthony Ray and Nelson Encano Imperato. From St. Elsewhere, Emmy winner, Bonnie Bartlett. From the world of opera, Roberta Peters. From Magnum P.I., Larry Manetti. From Designing Women, Delta Burke. And from the Center Square, Richard Mall. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hello, welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Well,
It's here on CHCH TV 11.
From the comedy stage, Richard Lewis. From the silver screen, Ned Beatty. From St. Elsewhere, Stephen First. From Night Court, Marsha Warfield. From Hotel, Heidi Bohang. From Infinite Child Care expert, Dr. Lyndon Smith. From the world of music, fashion, and videos, there's only one, Stacy Q. From the top of the charts, Jeffrey Osborne. And from the Center Square, Phyllis Diller. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new and updated Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities.
Oh, hi, John.
From the comedy stage, Richard Lewis. From the world of music, Grammy Award winner, Jeffrey Osborne. From nightclubs and television, Phyllis Diller. From Hotel, Heidi Bohang. From rock and roll, Stacy Q. From child expertise, Dr. Lyndon Smith. From St. Elsewhere, Stephen First. From Television and Motion Pictures, Ned Beatty. And from the Center Square, Marsha Warfield. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities.
Hello.
Today is Wednesday.
Jeopardy, Saturday nights at 7:30 on Channel 32.
From Television and Motion Pictures, Ned Beatty. From Night Court, Marsha Warfield. From St. Elsewhere, Stephen Burke. From the world of comedy, Richard Lewis. From Hotel, Heidi Bohang. From child expertise, Dr. Lyndon Smith. From the world of music, Jeffrey Osborne. From the top of the charts, Stacy Q. And from the Center Square, Phyllis Diller. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And now for the 100th time, here's your host, John Davidson.
Okay, the number to call in New Jersey is Bigelow 57803. Okay, what we have, our audience, as you know by now, this is our fabulous announcer. His name is Shadow Stevens. And we love him dearly. However, on my left, in the left corner, wearing the red trunks, this is his younger brother, Richard Stevens. Now, where's all this going? Let me explain. Richard is a very fine disc jockey in Palm Springs, California, on station
KPSI, John.
Yes, in the valley, KPSI. And this is a momentous day for the Stevens brothers here in Hollywood Squares because Shadow is leaving temporarily because he got a big part with no money in a big movie. It's for Dino De Laurentiis or it's a new young producer. And the film is called
Tracks.
Tracks, which of course is the story of a snail's life. I don't know. And if all goes well today, the baton, so to speak, is passed, you see, from one brother to another. So we'll see you both later and see how Richard works out, maybe.
Do a good show, will you, John?
Yeah, say goodbye to Shadow and Richard. Yes.
From TV Talk, Gary Collins and Marianne Mobley. From NBC Sports, Bob Costas. From One Day at a Time, Pat Harrington. From Glamour and the Screen Princess, Zsa Zsa Gabor. From The Tonight Show Orchestra, Doc Severinsen. From Santa Barbara, Marcy Walker. From Country Music, Mickey Gilley. From the Sally Jesse Raphael Show, the one and only. And from the Center Square, John Viner. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Richard Stevens, and welcome, everybody, to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hi, John.
Our challenger is Doug Dimbra.
From his hit TV show, Alf. From Not Necessarily the News, Stuart Pankin. From the musical charts, Weird Al Yankovic. From the Cajun Kitchen, Justin Wilson. From TV's Designing Women, Dixie Carter. From St. Elsewhere, Christina Pickles. From Head of the Class, Tony O'Dell. From Johnny Carson's Tea Time Movie, Teresa Ganzel. And from the Center Square, Norm Crosby. They are the Hollywood Mardi Gras Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, thank you, Richard Stevens. Welcome. It's Mardi Gras Day here on the Hollywood Squares. These are actual tokens which are being thrown from the Mardi Gras floats.
04. Channel 5, KXAS TV.
From musical satire, Weird Al Yankovic. From HBO's Not Necessarily the News, Stuart Pankin. From concert comedy, Norm Crosby. From the Cajun Kitchen, Justin Wilson. From Designing Women, Dixie Carter. From Head of the Class, Tony O'Dell. From television comedy, Teresa Ganzel. From St. Elsewhere, Christina Pickles. And from the Center Square, Alf. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Richard Stevens. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. We have...
From Not Necessarily the News, Stuart Pankin. From Facts of Life, Charlotte Ray. From the Jackson family, Marlon Jackson. From Amen, Winston Davis. From Nightclub, Funny Man Jay Johnson and Bob. From my sister Sam, David Norton. From Media Psychology, Dr. Joyce Brothers. From International Music, Vicky Carr.
from the center square, Sarah Purcell. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Oh! That's called milking it, I think. Thank you, Richard Stevens. What a voice he has. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. We're glad you turned us on. We hope to do the same to you.
Too close for comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From the comedy world, Louis Anderson. From New York's morning show, Regis Philbin. From Comedy Impressions, John Biner. From The Price is Right, Janice Pennington and Diane Parkinson. From the '84 Olympics, Mitch Gaylord. From television and movies, Andrew Stevens. From the world of music, Chubby Checker, Bobby Rydell, and Fabian. And from the center square, Phyllis Diller. They are the Hollywood, Florida Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Rob Stadler from WIOD. Thank you, Rob. Well, we're back, as you can tell, in beautiful Hollywood, Florida at the Diplomat Hotel.
You're watching USA, America's favorite cable network.
Hi, it's me. We're here at the Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood, Florida to play Hollywood, Florida Squares. Yay!
From television comedy, John Biner. From 5 years on Lifetime Cable, Regis Philbin. From the comedy stage, Louis Anderson. From superstar comedy, Phyllis Diller. From music hits, Chubby Checker, Fabian, and Bobby Rydell. From motion pictures and television, Andrew Stevens. From The Price is Right, Janice Pennington and Diane Parkinson. From '84 Olympics fame, Mitch Gaylord. And from the center square, Jim J. Bullock. They are the Hollywood, Florida Square. And here's your host, John Davidson. Hello.
Did you see me in the submarine? Wasn't that a great bit?
What a cutout.
That, we'd like to thank the Planet Ocean in Key Biscayne for providing that beautiful, hot, sticky submarine that I was inside. Welcome to our last show from Florida.
From the Smothers family, Dick and Tommy. From TV's Days of Our Lives, Mary Beth Evans and Stephen Nichols. From the Crop Puppets, Late Night Talkers, Joan and Johnny. From Mr. Television, Milton Berle. From Night Court, Richard Mull. From the Produce Market, Green Grocer, Joe Carcioni. From Cheech and Chong, Tommy Chong. From Rock and Roll, Stacy Q. And from the center square, Charo. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Richard Stevens. Thank you to Miguel Junior High School that's here today. Ah, yes. Hormones on parade. We're so glad they're here today.
Discover the difference. Jim Donovan's Channel 3 News.
From fun, fashion, and music recording artist Stacy Q. From international music, Charo. From Sid and Marty Krofft, former President Richard Nixon. From the comedy stage, the Smothers Brothers. From Days of Our Lives, Mary Beth Evans and Stephen Nichols. From TV's Green Grocer, Joe Carcioni. From superstardom, Mr. Television, Milton Berle. From concerts and records, Tommy Chong. And from the center square, Richard Mull. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard Stevens. Thank you, fabulous studio audience. And hello, Squares.
Hello.
It is Thursday. We've almost...
Light at the end of the tunnel. With your support, cancer can be beaten. This is CHCH TV 11.
From the musical stage, Shirley Jones. From television comedy, Louis Nye. From country music, John Schneider. From American Bandstand, Dick Clark. From Daytime's One Life to Live, Robin Strasser. From cabaret comedy, Ellen DeGeneres. From The Tonight Show, Grammy winner, Doc Severinsen. From 227, Elena Reed. And from the center square, Richard Lewis. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Richard Stevens, and welcome to the new and improved Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello.
From Motion Pictures, L.G. Summers. From The Price is Right, Bob Barker. From cabaret comedy, George Wallace. From Spago's restaurateur, Wolfgang Puck. From Magnum P.I., Roger E. Mosley. Also from The Price is Right, Janice Pennington and Diane Parkinson. From TV's Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Tim Thomerson. From the comedy stage, Ellen DeGeneres. And from the center square, the Smothers Brothers. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Richard Stevens, and welcome once again to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. Hello. It is Wednesday, and we have another surprise today because we're talking about Nouvelle French California cuisine.
Hollywood Squares, Hollywood Squares, Hollywood Squares, Hollywood Squares.
From The Price is Right, Janice Pennington and Diane Parkinson. From concert comedy, George Wallace. From Magnum P.I., Roger E. Mosley. From Wolfgang Puck presents Wolfgang Puck. From the comedy world, Ellen DeGeneres. From Miss Universe and Miss USA, Bob Barker. From Motion Pictures and Television, L.G. Summers. From TV's Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Tim Thomerson. And from the center square, the Smothers Brothers. Here's John. Let's hear it for the Smothers Brothers and all of the fabulous stars. They sing, they dance, they tell jokes. Welcome to New Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
From the Broadway stage, Lynn Redgrave. From Duet, Jody Teelan. From cabaret comedy, Norm Crosby. From Capitol, Catherine Hicklin. From country music fame, Charlie Price. From People Are Funny, Art Linkletter. From the Bears, the NFL's best runner, Walter Payton. From the center square, Louis Anderson. And from the Badlands of North Dakota, me, Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Well, we thought we'd open the show a little bit differently. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Did you sing along with us, Shadow, or did you not sing?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
No, you were doing the announcement.
Absolutely.
We were so good because the University of Southern Mississippi is singing with us.
From the center square, the one and only Elf. From TV's St. Elsewhere, Ed Begley.
President Brendan Protocol. From television comedy, Jim J. Bullock. From Dynasty, Emma Sands. From the Will Schreiner Show, Will Schreiner. From the Facts of Life, Jim Fields. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, Circle.
It is.
From the center square, Will Schreiner. From Elf, the one and only Elf. From the world of entertainment, Princess Zsa Gabor. From NBC, President Brendan Protocol. From TV and the movies, Jim J. Bullock. From the Facts of Life, Tim Fields. From St. Elsewhere, Ed Begley Jr. From Dynasty, Emma Sands. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host,
Thank you. We're back again. It is Wednesday. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice, what a jacket, what a pair of glasses. Welcome back to the all-new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, John.
From the center square, NBC President Brendan Protocol. From TV and the movies, Elf. From the Facts of Life, Tim Fields. From the Will Schreiner Show, Will Schreiner. From television comedy, Jim J. Bullock. From Dynasty, Emma Sands. From St. Elsewhere, Ed Begley Jr. From Glamour and the Screen, Princess Zsa Gabor. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Shadow, you're going to hurt yourself. Welcome to the all-new Hollywood Squares. It's the end of our first week of our second season, and we've had a wonderful week. Welcome, Squares.
Thank you, John.
From television and music, Florence Henderson. From lifestyles of the rich and famous, Robin Leach. From health and fitness, Richard Timmons. From comedy clubs, Rita Rudner. From Amen, Anna Maria Horsford. From It's Enough Reunion, Dick Van Patten and Willie Ann. From Daytime, The Young and the Restless, Stephen Ford. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, what a surprise. It's me. John had an accident. He was playing tennis, and he had an accident. He got hit by the ball or something. He hurt his back, so he's out for a few days and everything. But he'll be fine, you know. His hair is fine, and that's the most important thing of all.
Center square, Joan Rivers. From substitute hosting, Jim J. Bullock. From CBS Morning, weatherman Mark McEwen. From Valerie's Family, Edie McClure. From We Got It Big, Harry Cutley. From Jason the Batman, William Conrad. From J.J. Scott-Dale Robertson. From television comedy, Robert Dio. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the all-new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, John.
Well, I've been away for a while. We have a lot of things are new today. I tell you what, the biggest thing is, though, that we're welcoming to our family for the first time, and she'll be with us all year, is our new center square, Joan Rivers. Nice to have you.
Thrilled to be here.
Yeah.
J. Bullock. From Newhart, Tom Poston. From Throb, Jonathan Prince. From HBO's Not Necessarily the News, Stuart Hankin. From Daytime's Young and Restless, Tracy Bregman. From At the Movies, critics Rex Reed and Bill Harris. From the concert stage, Marilyn McCoo. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thank you, and welcome to a whole new week on the brand new and improved Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, John.
It's Monday, and we...
From Radio City Music Hall. From 3 floors down and going up. From the center square, Joan Rivers. From the Today Show, weatherman Willard Scott. From the musical stage, Peter Allen. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullock. From New York's #1 morning show, Regis Philbin. From the New York Jets, Mark Gastineau. From the White House in contra hearings, the President and Lieutenant Colonel North. From Good Morning America, Joan London. From Good Sex, Dr. Ruth Westheimer. And me, Shadow Stevens. We are the New York Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Welcome to Radio City Music Hall in New York City and to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, John.
Well, it's Tuesday, and this has been so... Yesterday on the show...
From Radio City Music Hall. From the third balcony looking down. From the center of it all, Joan Rivers. From the Today Show, Gene Shalit. From the world of music, Peter Allen. From TV and the movies, Jim J. Bullock. From Philbin's people, Regis Philbin. From the New York Giants, Lawrence Taylor. From the Cosby Show, Malcolm Jamal Warner. From the Guiding Light, Kim Zimmer.
And me, Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood New York Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
You hear that?
Wake up with Today in Wave Country tomorrow morning on Wave 3.
From the world-famous Radio City Music Hall. From somewhere between the moon and New York City, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Allen.
Between the moon and New York City. I know it's crazy, but it's true.
Oh, sing it, Peter.
That when you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do is fall in love.
From Square Central, Joan Rivers. From Network TV weathermen Willard Scott and Spencer Christian. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From the upper left, the man himself. From the Regis Philbin Show, the one and only. From the New York Jets, Mark Gastineau. From just right of center, Lieutenant Colonel North and the President. From Good Morning America, Joan London. And us, Ruth and Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
the new Hollywood Squares. Here we are at Radio City Music Hall. Hello, Squares.
Hello, City Music Hall. From Square Central, Joan Rivers. From the Today Show, movie critic Gene Shalit. From the top of the charts, Peter Allen. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From New York royalty, Regis Philbin. From the New York Giants, Lawrence Taylor. From the Crosby Show, Nelson Jamal Warner. From the Guiding Light, Kim Zimmer. From Good Sex, Dr. Ruth, and I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new York Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Radio City Music Hall. Thank you, New York. We can hear you. You sound great. Welcome to you folks at home to the all-new Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. Well, it's Friday on the show. Okay. I'll give you a $100 bill if you'll come in, park your cab. We'll park it for you, and you'll wait, and you'll be on Hollywood Squares. All right? Will you do that?
I get, well, what do I have to do? I mean, what does it mean? What's the catch?
Nothing is the catch. There's no catch. I'll give you a $100. Look at this. You think this is real? This is not phony.
Real. Yeah, right.
They don't give this on Wheel of Fortune. Pull the cab over, okay? If you want it. Would you come in? We'll give you $100, and the lady in the back seat $100. If you'll be on Hollywood Squares, you won't be on camera, but we'll give you $100. You can be on Hollywood Squares and be in, and we'll take care of your cab. You want to? Is that all right with you, man? You don't have to do anything. We'll just give you $100. Okay? If you got like a half an hour to spend? Okay? She says okay. And you get the $100, and you'll be on camera. Okay? All right. Great.
From the streets of America's most exciting city, from the showplace of the nation, Radio City Music Hall. From the center square, Joan Rivers. From television and the gridiron, Kathy Lee and Frank Gifford. From rap music stardom, the Fat Boys. From his favorite square, Jim J. Bullock. From the Country Music Hall of Fame, Roy Clark. From Slim Cook and Richard Simmons. From One Life to Live, Andrea Evans. From stage, screen, and TV, Lynn Redgrave. Me, I'm Shadow Stevens. Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hello, Radio City Music Hall.
42nd Street in Times Square. From the center square, Joan Rivers. From the Carnival Lines and Monday Night Football, Kathy Lee and Frank Gifford. From their hit record, Wipe Out the Fat Boys. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From Hee-Haw, Roy Clark. From Health, Fitness, and Exercise, Richard Simmons. From daytime TV stardom, Andrea Evans. From England by way of Los Angeles, Lynn Redgrave. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new York Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Oh, I hear you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the all-new Hollywood Squares at home. Hello, stars.
Rivers. From TV, music, and sports, Kathy Lee and Frank Gifford. From health and fitness, Richard Simmons. From Out of the Dog, Jim J. Bullock, Connecticut, Montevideo Stewart. From Kane Alley and As the World Turns, Allison Smith and Brian Bloom. From the top 40 music charts and their smash records, Shake Your Love, Debbie Gibson. From the Broadway stage, Ben Marine. From theater, films, and TV, Lynn Redgrave. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are New York Hollywood Squares. And here's your host,
Just your average game show. I'll tell you, I'd like to right here and now thank our executive producer, Rick Rosner, for all these great ideas this week at Radio City Music Hall. Thank you, Rick. What a show. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares, everybody. Hello, stars. Hello, Don. Well,
Serving Hamilton, Toronto, and the Niagara Peninsula. This is CHCH TV 11.
Square One, Joan Rivers. From impressionistic comedy, Jim Morris. From TV, stage, and screen, Steve Allen and Jane Meadows. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From the comedy stage, Yakov Smirnoff. From the boxing world, Don King. From Head of the Glass, Christine Hodge and Kimberly Russell. From international music, Sharo. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Don Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the all-new and improved Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello!
From the world of impressions, Jim Morris. From radio, TV, and the movies, Steve Allen and Jane Meadows. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From cabaret comedy, Yakov Smirnoff. From the world of boxing, Don King. From Head of the Glass, Christine Hodge and Kimberly Russell. From Coochie, Starro. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Don Davidson.
thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Well, here we are.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From LA Law, Alan Rachin. From the world of sports, Roy Firestone. From the Northwest Square, Jim J. Bullock. From TV's Married with Children, the Bundys, Katie Segal and Ed O'Neill. From the comedy stage, Brett Butler. From the newlywed game, Bob Eubanks. From the Facts of Life, Kim Fields. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Don Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. It is Monday, and we come...
From Square Center, Joan Rivers. From LA Law, Alan Rachin. From Sports and Comedy, Roy Firestone. From Top Left, Jim J. Bullock. From Married with Children, Katie Segal and Ed O'Neill. From the Facts of Life, Tim Fields. From the newlywed game, Bob Eubanks. From Southern Comedy, Brett Butler. And us, Richard and Shadow Stevens. From the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Don Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens and Richard. We get two for the price of one. Hello, Richard. As we all remember, Richard Stevens was our announcer last year on the show, and he is a very prominent disc jockey in Palm Springs on station...
KPSI, Palm Springs.
Yes, we're glad you're here. How about a nice hand for the Stevens brothers? Welcome back.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From cabaret comedy, Richard Lewis. From Night Court, Richard Mall. From the upper left with his helmet camera, Jim J. Bullock. From television and films, Audrey and Jane Meadows. From the young and the restless, Michael Damian. From J.J. Starbucks, Sean Weatherly. From Frank's Place, Daphne Maxwell Reed. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and hello, Squares.
Hello,
I should have said before I said welcome to all the folks at home. It's Monday on the
From out of this world, Joe Alaski. From different strokes, Gary Coleman. From TV and movies, Jim J. Bullock. From the San Diego Zoo, Joan Emery. From Who's the Boss, Alyssa Milano and Danny Pintaro. From Pure Gold, Tracy, Brandy, and Missy. From the 84 Olympics, Mitch Gaylord. And me, I'm Ho-Ho Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Holiday Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to a very special Christmas week on the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. We want to welcome a very special family member here. Melissa is here, Joan's daughter. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, John.
Welcome to the show.
From the Central Square, John Jr. and Joan. From out of this world, Joe Alaski. From different strokes, Gary Coleman. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From the San Diego Zoo, Joan Emery. From Who's the Boss, Alyssa Milano and Danny Pintaro. From Pure Gold, Tracy, Brandy, and Missy. From Fan Club, Mitch Gaylord. And me, I'm Merry Christmas Stevens. We are the new Holiday Hollywood Squares. And here's that host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thank you, studio audience, and Merry Christmas to everybody at home. We hope you're sitting around the tree, maybe whatever time of day we're on in your town, opening presents and getting together with your family. That's what this time is all about. Hello, Squares. Hi. Speaking of family, my...
From the Center Square, Joan Rivers. From his TNT, Mr. T. From stage and screen, Rosemary. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From the Broadway stage, Anthony Newley. From 21 Jump Street, Peter DeLuise. From St. Elsewhere, Jennifer Savage. From the Supremes, Mary Wilson. And me, I'm Ed McMahon. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hello. Welcome to the all-new Hollywood Squares. We thank you for watching. Hello, Squares.
From the center of the board, Joan Rivers. From the new show, TNT, Mr. T and Alex Amini. From the original Hollywood Squares, Rosemary. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From stage and screen, Anthony Newley. From 21 Jump Street, Peter DeLuise. From St. Elsewhere, Jennifer Savage. From the musical stage, Mary Wilson. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's that host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. We welcome you folks at home to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Hello. Well, today we have Job's daughters here and
Center Square, Joan Rivers.
impressionistic comedy, Rick Little. From Cookie Charo. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. The world's foremost authority, Professor Erwin Corey. From TV and the movies, Lady Kazan. From Tears, Kelsey Grammer. From daytime television, Pia Carrera. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host,
Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the all-new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Hi, John. Jim.
Joan Rivers. From cabaret comedy, Rick Little. From stage and screen, Charles. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From higher education, Professor Erwin Corey. From St. Elsewhere, Lady Kazan. From Tears, Kelsey Grammer. From TV and the movies, Tia Carrera. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thank you. What an audience.
Center Square, Joan Rivers. From comedy impressions, Rick Little. From Cookie Sorrow. From Hollywood Square, Jim J. Bullock. From his totally square, Professor Erwin Corey. From TV and movies, Lady Kazan. From Tears, Kelsey Grammer. From her new film, Flying Gold, Pia Carrera. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow. What a voice. Welcome to New Hollywood Squares. We're glad you joined us today. Hello, Squares. Hello. Well, it's
4, 3, 2, 1, music.
From smack dab in the middle, Joan Rivers. From impressionistic comedy, Rich Little. From the musical stage, Sorrow. From the West Corner, Jim J. Bullock. From higher education, Professor Erwin Corey. From stage and screen, Lady Kazan. From Tears, Kelsey Grammer. From daytime TV, Tia Carrera. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow. Well, thank you.
Hello.
Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hola.
Joan Rivers. From the comedy stage, Rick Little. From international music, Charles. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullock. The world's foremost authority, Professor Erwin Corey. From St. Elsewhere, Lady Kazan. From Tears, Kelsey Grammer. From daytime television, Tia Carrera. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. It's Friday. Hello, Squares. And we...
Unbelievable. They promised me sunshine. I could have been drinking champagne under the sun in the Caribbean.
Oh, Jane, I knew we should have brought our furs. Oh, this is ridiculous. We could lose our jewelry in the snow.
I could have been in Acapulco.
Right. Well, looking at this, we could have been making Hollywood Red Square.
Yeah. Is it cold better than a dynasty reunion. If God wanted me to walk in the snow, he would not have invented valet parking.
Wait, it's all a joke. Hey, wait, it's all a joke. We're in Hollywood, Florida.
From the greater Fort Lauderdale area, from the beautiful beaches of Broward County, from the center square, Joan Rivers, from lifestyles of the rich and famous Robin Leach, from the comedy stage, Yakov Smirnoff, from the ocean view, Jim J. Bullock, from glamour and the screen, Audrey and Jane Meadows, from the facts of life, Kim Fields, from TV's Young and Restless, Michael Damian, from Dynasty, Emma Sam, and me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the Hollywood Florida Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Oh, you sound great. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. And hello, Floridians.
From poolside of the beautiful Diplomat Hotel, from the center square, Joan Rivers, from Champagne Wishes and Caviar Dreams, Robin Leach, from Cabaret Comedy, Yakov Smirnoff, from Just Off the Deep End, Jim J. Bullock, from Sisters legendary Audrey and Jane Meadows, from the Facts of Life, Kim Fields, from the Young and the Restless, Michael Damian, from TV's Dynasty, Emma Sam, and me, I'm Sun Shadow. We are the Hollywood Florida Square. And here's that host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow. Oh, look at this. Is this beautiful weather? Is it a beautiful place to be? Sunburnt Squares here. Hello, Sunburnt Squares.
Broward County. From the fastest game in town, from center saddle, Joan Rivers. From the beach to the meadows, Sisters Audrey and Jane. From Red Square, Yakov Smirnoff. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullock. From Runaway with the rich and famous Robin Leach. From the Facts of Life, Kim Fields. From the Young and the Restless, Michael Damian. From Dynasty, Emma Sam. And me, how you doing, partner? I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the Hollywood Florida Squares. And here's your horse with his host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, partners.
Hello. Howdy.
This is Billy Bob, your host down here. This is day 3 of year 2 at the beautiful Seaside Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood, Florida. We have to start the show. John, are you in there?
No, I'm in here, but I'm not coming out, John. I'm having the best time. This place is like a castle.
From the Queen's Chamber, Joan Rivers. From Health and Fitness, Richard Simmons. From Talk TV hostess, Sarah Purcell. From the Upper Left Court Jester, Jim J. Bullock. From Barney Miller, Steve Landisberg. From Cagney and Lacey, Martin Cole. From Good Morning America, Spencer Christian. From their huge hit Seasons Change expose. And me, I'm Sir Lancelot. We are the Hollywood Florida Square. And here's the host of our square table, John Davidson.
Hello, Florida.
From the sunny, warm beaches of southern Florida, from the heart of Broward County, From the center of it all, Joan Rivers. From Health, Fitness, and Exercise, Richard Simmons. From her new show, Public People, Private Lives, Sarah Brazell. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From Cabaret Comedy, Steve Landesberg. From Cagney and Lacey, Martin Cole. From Good Morning America, Spencer Christian. From the top of the charts, Expose. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We're on the Hollywood, Florida Square. And here's your wet biker host, John Davidson.
Beautiful Hollywood, Florida, but hey, we got to start a show. Miss Circle, tell us all about yourself.
My name is Diane Spatrino.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From Fitness and Exercise, Richard Simmons. From Real People, Sarah Brazell. From Hollywood Square's Jim J. Bullock. From the Comedy Stage, Steve Landesberg. From Cagney and Lacey, Martin Cole. From Good Morning America, Spencer Christian. From their new album, Exposure, Expose. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. From the alleys of Broward County. From the poolside of the beautiful Diplomat Hotel. We are the Hollywood, Florida Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Here I am with Brian Norcross, the #1 weatherman on Channel 10 WPLG right here in the South Florida area. Brian, you've done your weather from all over South Florida, but I bet you've never done it from the top of a Ferris wheel.
No, John, you're wrong. Actually, at the Dade County Youth Fair, I've been up twice so far.
All right, how about this? I bet you've never done the weather from the top of a Ferris wheel with Joan Rivers in the next car.
No, John, you're absolutely right.
From a beach by the ocean. From a Ferris wheel on the beach. From the top rung, Joan Rivers. From Slim Cook and Richard Simmons. From TV Talk, Sarah Brazell. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From the Comedy Stage, Steve Landesberg. From Cagney and Lacey, Martin Cole. From Good Morning America, Spencer Christian. From the top of the charts, Expose. And me, the shadow in the sun. We are the Hollywood, Florida Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, thank you. You feel that sunshine? Welcome to Florida, everybody. Thank you, Shadow, to the shadow in the sun. That's a good name. Hello, stars.
Hi. Center Square, Joan Rivers. From TV and the movies, Ned Beatty. From LA Law, Susan Rodan. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From the Broadway stage, Carol Channing. From the Indianapolis Colts, Eric Jefferson. From our world-famous cookies, Mrs. Fields. From radio and comedy impressions, Rick and Julie D. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Hi, John. Boy, did we have fun in Miami. We want to...
From the center of the show, Joan Rivers. From the Comedy Stage, Rick Little. From St. Elsewhere, Stephen Perth. From Duclos for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From her smash record, Love Overboard, Gladys Knight. From the LA Raiders, tight end Todd Christensen. From Hollywood Wives, Jackie Collins. From Out of This World, Donna Pescow.
the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hi,
John.
From his album, Ronald Reagan, left here, Rich Little. From St. Elsewhere, Stephen Firth. From the upper left, Tim J. Bullock. From a new album, All Our Love, Gladys Knight. From the Los Angeles Raiders, Todd Christensen. From Hollywood Wives and Husbands, Jackie Collins. From Out of This World, Donna Pescow. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello. John.
Joan looks so sparkling. You look like a neon light-up sign or something.
Thank you, John.
Just lovely. I don't know what.
From cabaret comedy, Rich Little. From Animal House, Stephen Firth. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullock. From the top of the charts, Gladys Knight. From the LA Raiders, Todd Christensen. From her new book, Rockstar, Jackie Collins. From Out of This World, Donna Pescow. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to New Hollywood Squares. Happy Thursday. Hello, Squares. Hello, Squares. We have, yeah. Center of the Squares, Joan Rivers. From impressionistic comedy, Rich Little. From St. Elsewhere, Stephen Firth. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From his music fans, Gladys Knight. From the LA Raiders, Todd Christensen. From her new book, Rockstar, Jackie Collins. From Out of This World, Donna Pescow. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson. Thank you, Shadow. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Thank you for turning us on. We hope to do the same. Hello, Squares.
Hello, Mr. Davidson.
It's Friday, and you've all got your silly red sweaters on.
From the Squares Central, Joan Rivers. From the $25,000 pyramid, Dick Clark. From Hollywood Squares, George Gobel. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From cabaret comedy, Jerry Seinfeld. From Aloha Summer, Tia Carrere. From Italy, Winston Records. From TV and the comedy stage, Ann Bloom. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. It is Tuesday. Hello, Squares. Hello. You know, we've had, it is...
From the international best-dressed list, Joan Rivers. From American Bandstand, Dick Clark. From the old to the new Hollywood Squares, George Gobel. From his Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From nightclubs, coast to coast, Jerry Seinfeld. From her new movie, Flying Gold, Tia Carrere. From TV Saturday, Winston Records. From not necessarily the news, Ann Bloom. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice, what a man. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. Hello. Oh, isn't it?
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From the $25,000 pyramid,
to the new Hollywood Squares. We're glad you're here. Hello, Squares. Hello, John. We have a challenger today who is here.
From Earth Center Square, Joan Rivers. From American Bandstand, Dick Clark. From Hollywood Squares, George Goebel. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From the Comedy Stage, Jerry Seinfeld. From Noble House, Tia Carrere. From Adderley, Winston Rickard. From Night Court, Ann Bloom. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We all know Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow. Well, thank you. Once again, it's Friday on the Hollywood Squares. We're glad you tuned us in, tuned us on. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, guys. From the Center Square, Joan Rivers. From Frank's Place, Daphne Maxwell Reed. From his new show, Trial and Error, Paul Rodriguez. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From Deal a Meal, Richard Timmons. From Dallas, Andrew Stevens. From the bold and the beautiful Carrie Ann Lynn and Ron Moss. From the musical stage, Kay Stevens. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We're the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to all the folks at home at the Hollywood Squares, the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello, John.
It is Monday, and here we are once again. We have a challenger on my left.
From Scarsdale, New York, Joan Rivers. From Dallas, Andrew Stevens. From the Comedy Stage, Paul Rodriguez. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From Health and Business, Richard Timmons. From Frank's Place, Daphne Maxwell Reed. From Daytime, bold and beautiful Carrie Ann Lynn and Ron Moss. From the Variety Stage, Kay, our second Stevens. And me, yet another Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Stevens.
No. There's enough Stevens on the show. It's John Davidson. Welcome to Hollywood Squares. We're glad you tuned us on. Thank you, Sir Shadow Stevens. Hello, Squares.
Hello, Mr. Williams. From TV comedy fame, creator-producer Gary Marshall. From Showtime Super Dave, Bob Einstein. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From TV and the movies, Ava Gabor. From Comedy Impressions, Louise Duarte. From One Life to Live, Andrea Evans. From The Cosby Show, Tempest Bledsoe. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hello, Squares.
Well, Mike, as you can see, the wind is about 100 miles an hour, so there's no way that I can do this stunt today.
Listen, I'm going to go down. I'm going to take the elevator down. I'll see you down there. Okay? See you later.
Holy! Oh, I'm going to die. I just did die. My helmet is gone. Busted up. My only hope is to land on my hands. I'll take the fall. From Daytime, One Life to Live, Andrea Evans. From The Cosby Show, Tempest Bledsoe. From the Northwest Corner, Jim J. Bullock. From the Comedy Stage, Louise Duarte. From She's the Sheriff, Ava Gabor. From Happy Days in Laverne and Shirley,
you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. By the way, Dave, Super Dave, that was a fabulous stunt on your Showtime show.
Well, thank you very much. We try to do things that aren't done on other television shows.
Well, I guess so.
From the heart of Broadway, Joan Rivers. From the bowels of Broadway, director Charles Nelson Riley. From television comedy, Joanne Worley. From the Northwest Corner, Jim J. Bullock. From the clubs nationwide, Jade Johnson and Bob. From the all-new dating game, Jeff McGregor. From Batman, Frank Gorshin. From Talk Television, Sarah Patel. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thank you. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Thanks for joining.
Shore ocean testing on Eyewitness News at 6.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From TV and movies, Lynn Redgrave. From Lions Hope, Leslie Easterbrook. From Andy Get Your Gun, Jim J. Bullock. From the Broadway stage, Debbie Reynolds. From the world of malaprops, Norm Crosby. From this old house, Bob Vita. From the comedy stage, John Mulrooney. And I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your music man, host, John Davidson.
Thank you and welcome. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. You know,
From the heart of Hollywood, from the town's busiest sound stages, from the center square, Jim J. Bullock. From Golden Girls, Betty White. From his new TV series, Charles Nelson Riley. From the world of boxing, Don King. From TV's Double Dare, Mark Summers. From Frank's Place, Daphne Maxwell Reed. From Comedy Impressions, Louise Duarte. From country music, Sweethearts of the Rodeo. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new all over Hollywood Squares. And here's your tour guide, John Davidson.
see the outfit, the tour guide's outfit. Welcome. I have on this wonderful tour outfit that was been worn by 3 guides before me, I could tell. Welcome to the 3rd season of the new Hollywood Squares. We are so excited to be here, not only because of this outfit, but all this year, we're going to be coming to you from the fabulous Universal Studios right here in Hollywood, California.
From the center of the board, Jim J. Bullock. From First Impressions, Brad Garrett. From She's the Sheriff, Ava Gabor. From TV and movies, Ned Beatty. From the comedy stage, Will Schreiner. From We Got It Made, Terry Copley. From Coming to America, Sherry Headley. From her book, The Fine Art of Flirting, Joyce Jolson. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, thank you, Shadow. What a voice, what a guy. Thanks, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares from Universal Studios in Los Angeles. Hello, Squares.
Hi, John.
Well, it's Thursday.
From the center square, Jim J. Bullock. From Fox Network's Late Show, Ross Schaefer. From Comedy Impressions, Michael Winslow. From music superstardom, Glenn Campbell. From our syndicated column, Dr. Joyce Brothers. From Glamour and the Screen, Princess Zsa Zsa Gabor. From Police Academy 5, Leslie Easterbrook. From the Hogan family, Edie McClure. And me, I'm God's gift to radio from New York City, I'm Howard Stern. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, star of American Top 40, Shadow Stevens.
Hello, stars.
You're watching USA, America's favorite cable network.
From the heat of the San Fernando Valley, from the air-conditioned comfort of Stage 37, and from the center of Wednesday, it's Jim J. Bullock. From the Late Show, Ross Schaefer. And from the comedy stage, Michael Winslow. And from the top of the charts, Glenn Campbell. And from newspapers nationwide, it's Dr. Joyce Brothers. From International Glamour, Princess Zsa Zsa Gabor. And from Police Academy 5, it's Leslie Easterbrook. From the Hogan family, Edie McClure. And me from New York Morning Radio, 92.3 K-Rock, it's Howard Stern. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, Shadow Stevens.
Hey. Well, I'm still here, and it's Wednesday. And John is out singing, I don't know, and Joan is out thespiaing, and they'll both be back here next week. In the meantime, let's meet our contestants.
From the center square, it's Jim J. Bullock. From Fox's Late Show, it's Ross Schaefer. And from impressionistic comedy, Michael Winslow. From country music fame, Glenn Campbell. From her syndicated column, Dr. Joyce Brothers. From Glamour and the Screen, Princess Zsa Zsa Gabor. From the Police Academy movies, Leslie Easterbrook. From the Hogan family, Edie McClure. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens' illegitimate son, Howard Stern. And we are the new Hollywood Square. And here he is from Squaredom to Hostum, Shadow Stevens.
Hey! Oh, please, please. No more. Hi, stars.
Hello, Shadow!
And hi, John Davidson, wherever you are. I'm getting pretty used to this.
Rock's biggest stars sing for human rights tonight on Evening Magazine.
From Universal City 91608, from the new home of Hollywood Squares, from the center of it all, Joan Rivers. From the comedy stage, John Mulrooney. From stage and screen, Anthony Newley. From back in his corner, Jim J. Bullock. From health and fitness, Richard Simmons. From baseball, superstardom, Steve Garvey. From the young and the restless, Tom Beard. From his Showtime special, Jimmy Walker. And me back on this side, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hi, everybody. Hello, stars. I was overwhelmed last week. I was touring around the country in Music Man,
From her hit Broadway show, Joan Rivers. From his HBO series, First and 10, John Mulrooney. From the Broadway stage, Anthony Newley. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From his video, Sweatin' to the Oldies, Richard Simmons. From professional baseball Gold Glove winner, Steve Garvey. From TV's Young and the Restless, Tom Beard. From the comedy stage, Jimmy Walker. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's our tour guide, John Davidson.
Universal. How many of you have taken the Universal tour? Isn't it fabulous? We are part of that tour, and the strangest thing on the tour, these fabulous celebrities over here. Welcome, stars.
From the center square, the most beautiful woman on our show. From the comedy stage, John Mulroney. From stage and screen, Anthony Newley. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From Deal-A-Meal, Richard Simmons. From First State, Steve Garvey. From Daytime, Young and Restless, Tom Beard. From Good Times, Jimmy Walker. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host from Incredible Sunday, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Welcome to Universal Studios. Hello, Squares. Well, we have...
News Center 13 at 6 o'clock. A newscast for the 90s.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From nightclub comedy, introducing Freckles. From stage and screen, Anthony Newley. From his upper level square, Jim J. Bullock. From Sweatin' to the Oldies, Richard Simmons. From the world of baseball, Steve Garvey. From the Young and Restless, Tom Beers and Brother Craig. From Good Times, Jimmy Walker. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hello, Universal Tour, folks, and folks watching at home universally. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Squares. You know, we're excited. We have...
From the center of it all, it's me, your friend in the void, the Shadow. From his new film, Identity Crisis, Mario Van Peebles. From the all-new College Bowl, Dick Cavett. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From the world of comedy, Rich Little. From I'm Gonna Get You, Suckers, Don Lewis. From TV and the movies, Joanne Worley. From Out of This World, Donna Pesca. And from Hooverman, Barbara Boston. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. We're awful glad you joined us because we like being here too. Welcome.
Hey, John.
From the center of Christmas, Joan Rivers. From his hit series duet, Chris Levin. From TV and movies, Debbie Reynolds. From the North Pole, Santa Claus. Home for the holidays, John Davidson Jr. From Family Ties, Tina Yoder. From Wonder Years, Jason Hervey. From The Price is Right, Janice Pennington. From Southern California, the Mormon Choir. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Holiday Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you've finished all your Christmas shopping. Hello, stars.
Hi,
And this has been a fabulous week on the Squares. A little different for us because we have all our beautiful arrangements here from Universal and from Sears, and we have two intelligent people only two intelligent people over here on this side of the...
From her upcoming talk show, Joan Rivers. From television and movies, Chris Levin. From nightclub comedy, Debbie Reynolds. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From Christmas Vacation, John Davidson Jr. and Melissa Rivers. From Family Ties, Tina Yothers and Brian Bonzall. From Wonder Years, Jason Hervey. From The Price is Right, Arthur
it's Janice Pennington. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares.
Good luck, Susan.
And here's your host, John Davidson.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Let's hope all your Christmas shopping is done, that you're looking forward to a nice Christmas holiday. We have two... Oh, first of all, hello, Squares.
Hi, John. From the New York stage, Joan Rivers. From his TV series, Duet, Chris Lemmon. From television and movies, Debbie Reynolds. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullock. From L.A. and the Valley, John Davidson Jr. and Melissa Rivers. From Family Ties, Tina Yothers and Brian Bonzo. From Wonder Years, Jason Hervey. From The Price is Right, Janice Pennington. And me, still at the same old price, Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares, and Merry Christmas. As you can see, this is our Christmas show. Hi, Squares.
Hi, John.
Merry Christmas. I hope all your Christmas shopping has gone well and you haven't gotten stuck in traffic. Hi, John Davidson here for Lucky Day USA. We've given away more than $150,000 in cash, and we've got thousands more for you at home. You can play 6 times every afternoon just by using your telephone. So keep watching, and let's make this your lucky day on USA.
From the center of Wednesday, Joan Rivers. From Bustin' Loose, Jimmy Walker. From the Will Shriner Show, the man himself. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From Nightclub Comedy, Danny Gans. From Apple Movies, Rex Reed and Dixie Watley. From 227, Marla Gibbs. From Mr. Belvedere, Eileen Graff. And me, I'm Shadow Top 40 Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to our show. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hello, Squares.
Hi, Square.
Here it is, Wednesday.
And Ted Koppel. And this is Nightline. What? Oh, I knew that. Hello, I am Ted Koppel, and this is Hollywood Squares. From the center square, I'm your best friend, the Shadow. From Hollywood Squares, John Davidson. From the comedy stage, Chucky Green. From the Northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From D.C. Follies, Louise Duarte. From Netlock, Nancy Shepard. From NBC Sports, Bart Cutter. From the new movie Up Your Alley, Linda Blair. And from Manic, Mike Connors. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Ted Koppel. Our topic tonight, celebrity game shows. Who does them and why? The millions of Americans who watch them and the thousands of dollars spent to keep the hosts looking perennially young.
From the new Joan Rivers Show, the lady herself. From television comedy, Dick Cavett. From his new film, Time Trackers, Will Shriner. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From TV and movies, Lainie Kazan. From her album, Nobody's Angel, Crystal Gale. From TV hosting, Bob Eubanks. From the comedy stage, Lois Brumfield. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares.
Thank you. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares on this fine Thursday. We're glad you joined us. Hello to everybody on the Universal Tour. Are you enjoying Universal Studios? Yeah.
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From nightclub comedy, John Mulrooney. From the Police Academy movies, Leslie Easterbrook. From Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From his new album, Over There, Michael Feinstein. From Hotel, Michael Stahl and Heidi Bohe. From the concert stage, Tom Dreesen. From MTV Downtown, Julie Brown. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the Hollywood Squares on this Thursday. Hello, everybody at Universal Studios Tours, and hello, stars. Well, how the heck are you? We're
I'm Mrs. Bill. From Alpha and Andrea Elson. We are Hollywood
And I'm your host, John Davidson. Hello. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares, everybody. Hello, Squares. That was kind of a fun opening. We did it that way because Shadow Stevens, of course, as if you've been watching the show all week, he's making a movie of the week, hopefully for his own series for next. Anyway, a movie of the week. Actor, bon vivant announcer, Shadow Stevens. We have a challenger.
Jim J. Bullock. From Days of Our Lives, Arlene Sorkin. From TV and movies, Chad Everett. From country music fame, Loretta Lynn and Mickey Gilley. From Matlock, Nancy Stafford. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. Oh, we have the best audiences in all of television here at Universal Studios. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks for joining us. Hello, stars. Well, we have a...
From smack dab in the middle, Joan Rivers. From Hee Haw, Roy Clark. From comedy nightclubs, Will Schreiner. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullock. From Philly Dilly Chili, Phyllis Diller. From Full House, Candace Cameron and Jodie Sweetin. From Designing Women, Meshack Taylor. From Brothers, Marianne Pascal. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Welcome to New Hollywood Squares. We're glad you joined us. We have the best audiences in Hollywood at the Universal Studios Tours. Yes.
In the world.
Yes. We're glad you joined us, too. You're the best. And welcome, stars. How are you?
John.
Well, we have a challenge.
Square upstairs, Jim J. Bullock. From Mr. Belvedere, Christopher Hewitt and Bryce Beckham. From Hookerman, Barbara Boston. From American Bandstand, David Hirsch. From Dallas, Audrey Landers. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Shadow Stevens. Welcome to New Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. Give yourselves a hand. It's Friday, and you all have been fabulous this week. What a great group of stars,
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From the comedy stage, Jan Murray. From stage and screen, Charles Nelson Riley. From the northwest corner, Jim J. Bullock. From Good Morning America, Spencer Christian.
From General Hospital, Jacqueline Zeman. From the Monsters today, Lee Merriweather and John Schuck. From Perfect Strangers, Rebecca Arthur. And for the 585th time, I'm Shadow Stevens. So I guess we must be the old Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Well, thank you, Shadow Stevens. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching us on this Friday. Hello, stars. Hello, we have three talented people on this side of the room. On my left, Miss O.